Another very important distinction which Lord Krishna paints through the Gita, through the Bhagavad, through everything, because these verses are the fragrance of his deep experience, be it in the Mahabharata, be it in the Bhagavad, be it in the Gita Upadesha. Another very beautiful is, a wise man looks at life holistically. He doesn't look at life linearly. For most of people, we don't know what is truth. We know what is true to us. Listen, Chandik. Carefully listen, Chala. Because these are all very difficult. I'm putting in a simple way. Right? Most of us don't discover truth. Truth is not personal. It is a macro. We don't see what is truth. We all look at life, what is true to me. When Draupadi smiled and giggled, Duryodhana got so hurt, in which the whole Mahabharata is pitched there. It was true to Duryodhana that Draupadi insulted. But is that truth? She smiled, she giggled means she giggled. Which means she giggled. Which means she giggled. That is the truth. True to you, she insulted me. It's like, one person saw me playing basketball in Bangalore and he was very upset. In school, I was the captain of my basketball team. After being Swamiji also, I play basketball. Only recently I stopped. He saw me playing basketball and his depression increased. At the end of it, he said, Swamiji, I am very upset. I asked him, why you are playing basketball? He said, if I am playing basketball, means what? I am playing basketball. Which means what? I am playing basketball. Which means what? I am playing basketball. It is neither your ball, neither I am yours. Why should you be upset? I play basketball. Playing basketball means basketball. So too, Draupadi's giggling only means she is giggling, which only means she is giggling. But what is true to Duryodhana is insult. But he does not know what is true need not be truth. What is true to me is twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. It's true to me the star is little, but the truth is the star is bigger than the earth. But what is true to me, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Most of us live life, what is true to us. We don't see what is truth. A wise man is interested in truth. Therefore, the prayer is Asatoma Satgamaya. Why? What is truth? Not Hindu truth, Christian truth, Muslim truth, but truth. So, therefore, a wise person, Tasyam Jagrati, he is awake to what is truth. And truth is a macro issue. It is not a micro issue. Are you all listening? I am pausing for you to think. Because some of us think. Many of us think we think. And most of us never think of thinking. And in the macro issue,
the spiritual morning boot camp is life transforming. It is 5 days and it is not going to be information, it is transformation. I will teach you how to add life to your years rather than adding years to your life. Then you will grow up rather than grow old. The link is there. Join and take a dip into transformation.
In the Mahabharata, it is said beautifully by Lord Krishna, if you look at the macro, right, a gain can be a loss and loss can be a gain. The great teaching of Lord Krishna, he says your loss can be a gain and gain can be a loss when you look at the big issue. In the battlefield, right, 18 days of Mahabharata battlefield which is there, Ghatotkacha, the son of Bhima, and whose mother is Hidambi, right, Bhima's wife Hidambi, his son Ghatotkacha, created tremendous havoc in the war. Such a havoc he created, Ghatotkacha created there, Nobody could control him. Tremendous. He created Ghatotkacha, the son of Bhima, right? Created such a havoc there. Duryodhana was so upset, so upset. The dialogue is beautiful between Duryodhana and Karna. And Duryodhana goes to Karna and says, intentionally you are not fighting. Intentionally or not, you can definitely defeat Ghatotkacha. Intentionally or not fighting there. And he literally abuses Karna, who has been so loyal to Duryodhana. What is this Ghatotkacha creating such havoc there? And therefore he provokes, he becomes restless, and Duryodhana provokes Karna, and Karna could not stand the insult of his friend there, Duryodhana, and therefore what he takes now, he is Indrasta, and which he had kept it for Arjuna, hits it at Ghatotkacha. Ghatotkacha dies there. Duryodhana very happy. And it seems when the news was heard, Ghatotkacha died, killed by Karna, Lord Krishna came out of the chariot and danced in joy. Danced in joy. Arjuna was so confused, so confused. He said, Bhima's son Ghatotkacha has died and you are dancing in joy. I am not able to understand. To which Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, Arjuna, you don't understand. In the bigger picture, every loss is a gain, and gain can be a loss. All right? And there Dhritarashtra was sitting there literally fretting and fuming because he could see, telling Sanjaya, what a foolish thing Karna has done. What a foolish thing Karna has done. He has hit Indra, and Arjuna could not understand because his attachment to Bhima was so strong. I can't understand what is a gain is a loss, what is a loss is a gain. It is a loss for us. Ghatotkacha has died. Bhima's son has died. Our brother's son, it is a loss. And to which he says, this loss, O Arjuna, in the bigger scheme of things is a gain, because what has happened, the astra, the weapon which Karna had specially kept to Arjuna, now is released. Right? This is released. This is, once it is released, Ghatotkacha is a loss. But please see, right, the gain is we have won a war practically, because Indra Astra was the most difficult Astra which has to be encountered. And he gives the example Abhimanyu. He gives the example, please see, Ekalavya dying. Right or wrong, different in the war. He tells Ekalavya dying, please and which is dying, which is a loss. As a great archer Ekalavya was, loss, but is a great gain, because if Ekalavya was really alive, he would have been Drona, and Drona is the Kauravas, another great person to fight with Ekalavya. So the loss of Ekalavya is the gain, and the gain is the loss. So in the bigger picture, we have lost Ghatotkacha, we have gained. Please see the astra which has been released, and therefore in the bigger scheme of things, a gain is a loss and a loss is a gain.